Rafael Perez loves to cruise in his 1951 Chevy Skyline Deluxe around San Diego.
So I grew up with lowriders all around me. As soon as I was old enough, I fixed up a lowrider bike. And as soon as I was of driving age, I had several lowriders.
Perez continues to pursue his passion with his wife and daughter, and as a board member with the United Lowrider Coalition. He says stereotypes about cruising persist, but changes on the horizon. District 80 Assemblymember David Alvarez announced a new bill in Sacramento today to repeal sections of the California Vehicle Code and make cruising legal in cities across the state.
This is about allowing people who've spent their time and their talent on fixing up cars, whether they're lowriders, old cars, classic cars, to be able to actually legally drive these vehicles. That's the first part of the law. And second, that they could do this through cruising out in our communities.
As it stands, the Vehicle Code allows law enforcement to stop drivers from cruising and allows them to halt cars that have been modified if they're a certain height.
I was pulled over 19 times before I turned 18, never once for anything I was cited for, and it was always because I was driving a suspicious vehicle, a lowrider.
Perez says the bans unfairly target Latino and other communities of color, where lowriding and cruising hold cultural significance. Last year, a pilot program in National City gave a glimpse of what legal cruising could be like if the ban were overturned.
I think getting rid of that stigma, getting rid of that law on the books that allows cities to impose these types of bans also makes a statement that, lowriding is something positive in our communities. And the people who participate are doing good and doing well.
Alvarez says Assembly Bill 436 now needs to go through the legislative process. He's hoping to have a definitive answer on whether it will become law by the end of the year. Jacob Aere, KPBS News.